Hello everybody, happy Christmas Eve. Hope you're all excited. I think I'm covered in chocolate here because I have been stuffing my face. I want to share with you something that's occurred to me because I know this is the time of the year where people are really feeling in a lack mindset. If you're having any money problems right now, and this I'm addressing coaches here, and especially if you're a business coach, although that's not a prerequisite to this video working for you or helping you, but if you are worrying about money right now, this is when things can start to get, our minds can start to go downhill and we can start to get into that lack mindset, right? So let me address that today. So here's what I've been doing. I have switched from literally selling, doing sales calls, all of that kind of stuff, which is traditional in the coaching industry, to simply serving people wherever they are at right now. So whether they are completely broke, whether they are in debt, or whether they are wanting to just follow along with free stuff, or they're wanting to work with me, but they just are not ready to invest the money, or whatever it might be, okay? I am literally working with people for free right now. And I want to share with you the number one objective, because you have seen this. If you're a coach, you've seen it with your clients, and you've already been there yourself as well, where you've gone to work with a coach and you love everything about them. You have like a sales call with them and everything, and they make an offer to you and you love it all. And then they say it's $5,000 or it's $10,000 or it's $3,000 or it's $1,000 or whatever it might be, right? And as soon as you hear that, you're back to, I don't have the money, right? And you've been in a cycle for maybe as long as you've had your business, possibly as long as you've had your business, whatever amount of time that might be. For some people, that could be 10 years. Others, it might not only be a few months, right? But it's that whole thing of, I can't make the money in order to pay for the help I need to make more money, right? And it seems like a catch-22. Now, I want to help you to see something different here, because it is only a catch-22 if you believe that it's a catch-22, if you think that it's a catch-22. Now, I'm all about creating from thought. Our thoughts create our reality, and you get to actually change your thinking. You get to shift into different thinking. You get to choose which thinking serves you best and which thinking creates for you. Which thinking from which you want to create, right? So what if that just wasn't a thing? What if you just didn't believe that it was a catch-22? What if you started to see other possibilities, right? So I actually have written something down here that I want to share with you, okay? The other thing is, you might also be able to drop the belief that you need a coach to help you to make more money, right? So dropping the belief that you need a coach to help you make more money gives you a new perspective on things. It reframes things, right? So here I want to give you a little scenario, okay? Let's say you get off the call, the coach says it's $5,000 and you're just like, no, I don't have the money, right? And you tell them that you're going to come back when you have the money. Now, here's the thing. You've been scrimping and saving whatever it is just to pay your rent, to pay your bills, to pay your basic needs for God knows how long. And the truth is, you get off that call feeling deflated, and you really deep down you know, or you believe that that's not going to happen. It's already really, really hard. Like, you really, really need the help, right? So I want you just to ponder this for a moment. If you've ever had a time in your life where you have had lots of money, right? Maybe not like lots and lots, but like more money than you need, okay? Then there's that instant feeling of the anxiety dropping out of your body, that you start to feel more relaxed and you start to just do what you do. You just show up and coach people and help people, and you love it, and you do it because you love it. But then when you're in a lack mindset, you're getting on calls with people, you're sitting in front of your computer, you're trying to figure out ways to make money, and it's like literally repelling people. And we all know this story, okay? So what is it that can actually change you from being in that lack mindset when you don't have any money in your bank account to being in an abundant mindset, even when you don't have any money in your account, right? So here's the answer to this, right? And this might trigger you and you might feel uncomfortable like this, but I'm going to help you through this, okay? This story of, well, imagine that you're rich and then act from there is BS, right? So I don't believe that. I don't think anyone believes that. I've never seen that work for anybody. But what can happen is that you can actually use debt. You can borrow money, whether that is a credit card or a loan from a bank or a loan from a family member, or maybe the coach you're working for offers payment plans, okay? Whatever it is. Now, if that's triggering you, if you've got like a total knot in your stomach right now, bear with me. I want you to hear me out in this, okay? The reason why the word debt doesn't feel comfortable for people, the reason why we're stuck in this trap of needing the help to make more money, but we can't pay that money, is because number one, first of all, we are coming from that lack mindset. Number two, because we believe we're in a catch-22. Number three, because we are afraid of debt. There are connotations around the word debt that just make us feel uncomfortable. The truth is, debt is kind of this made up thing, right? Debt. It's kind of a made up thing in a way, if you think about it, right? And it's really all about what you think of it, because if money is available for you to use right now so that you can go forward and invest in yourself, like big businesses do. Big businesses do this all the time because they believe that what they're investing in is an asset to their business, and they believe in their businesses. And what it does is it creates a commitment from the company and from the asset that they're investing in to co-create together to make sure not only that they get the return on investment, but they increase their profits, because that's the whole reason that they're investing and getting into debt in the first place, right? And big companies do it all the time and they're applauded for it, right? So you as a coach, that's you, right? Me as a coach, an individual, we are businesses and we don't seem to see ourselves that way, right? So getting into debt in order to invest in the help that you need to make more money is not actually getting into debt because you're going to add more and more to your debt. It's an asset. It's getting into debt because you believe that you are an asset. You believe in your coach being an asset to you, okay? And you believe that both you and your coach can co-create, and it gives you that commitment that you need. It helps you to commit to doing the work required of you with the help of your coach to actually not only make the return of investment, but to make the surplus of money that you're looking to do, right? Does that make sense? So bear with me one moment. I just want to share something with you very, very quickly as well. Now, there's another side to this. This is the kind of the mindset or the magical energetic side to this, okay? Here's the other thing. The longer you're sitting worrying about money, constantly figuring out how I'm going to make money, just thinking about money, you're just in your own head. You're just like thinking about yourself the whole time. Now, isn't it true that you are actually here to serve people, that you're actually here to help people? Isn't that why you became a coach? So how about getting into the habit, and this is part of what I do when I'm coaching, is help people to remind them constantly, like, who the F is Nikki anyway? And why is she so important? Get out there and help people, right? So I could sit here, I had COVID 4 weeks ago, and I was locked up in my house for actually a month because my daughter was also in isolation. And my thinking did start to go south. My mental health started to go down, and I started to go back into an old habitual thinking around money, and because I hadn't worked, worrying about money. And for a moment, thankfully, I have done a lot of work on this. I've been in a conversation that has helped me around this work for the last 8 years. And thankfully, I was able to very quickly see, and with the help of my coach as well, who the heck is Nikki? Why am I sitting here navel gazing, looking at myself and trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to make money, or, worrying about the bank balance going down, okay? And I'm not even in debt, okay? So I can't even imagine what that's like when you're like that, right? But I'm able now, because of a conversation that I'm in, and a habit, I'm changing my habitual thinking from worrying about money to thinking, who the heck is Nikki? And what do? I just go out and serve. I just go out and share for free. I'm sharing this with you for free. I work with people one-on-one for free. Now, I want to explain the difference between giving away all of your stuff for free and never getting anything back and what I'm doing. And this is what you have the potential to be able to do as well, right? So forget about sitting around, okay? Forget about selling to people from scarcity. That doesn't work. Forget about pretending that you're rich and that you have already got money in your bank account, because that doesn't work either, okay? And the truth is that when you do have lots of money in your bank account, you feel great. So the truth is that when you get more money in your bank account, when you actually get the help that you need to have more money, then basically it means that you'll feel better. So the trap, while it might seem like it's money mindset, it's... Okay, 1 moment, please. Excuse me. Outside, please. Afuera. I'm making a video, okay? Bye. So the truth is, my daughter here, this is like great fun. So the truth is that when you actually have the money in your bank account, when you have a surplus of money in your bank account, you don't feel like this anymore, right? So this imagining thing that I'm rich, that doesn't work, right? That mindset, that money mindset, oh, just imagine I'm rich and then I'm going to be rich and I'm going to come from that place. It doesn't work. You actually need to do something about getting the help to make the money to get out of this. And it is not a catch-22 unless you actually believe it's a catch-22. So I'm showing you a new way, a different way that you can do this. Here are the steps that you need to take if you want to get out of this trap and if you want to have my help for free. And that might work out as being paid help in the end, because ultimately that's what you're going to need, right? Whether you work with me or somebody else. Number 1, go to my group. The link is in the bio, and it will give you a 90-minute training that you can sit and watch, give it your full attention. At the end of that, there's an invitation to apply for a free call. Now, this is for a limited time only, okay? I think it's going to be till about the 1st of January. So it's over the Christmas period. And so those people who are committed to doing this will take the time out to do this. And these are the kind of people I'm looking for, okay? You get a free call with me where I will show you exactly what is going on and why you are staying stuck in this trap of not being able to afford to hire the help that you need to help you make more money. And then I will give you the exact steps that you need to take in order to make that money. Now, sometimes that might mean continuing to work with me. And if that means looking at how you can create the money to do that, we will do that. If you are able to invest the money there and then, that's fine. If not, we will go ahead and we'll start to look at how I can continue to help you until you have the money to invest. All right, then you get out of it. Then you are literally working with me and my team, okay? And we are helping you to no longer have to get back into that habitual mindset that keeps you in lack. And you can bring this to your clients too if you're a coach. This is the amazing thing. And if you're a coach who coaches clients in business, you can teach them this too. You can teach anybody this, right? So we are breaking this cycle of I don't have enough money to invest in the help to make more money. And so many coaches are in this, right? I was in this myself once before, okay? So you need to have surplus money and you need to break this. And the way to do it is through this way. So try this. Try going out and serving, right? Even if you don't get in touch with me again, try going out and serving. Try and get away from you. Tell yourself to shut up. Your mind, your thinking that's getting into all this worry, and get out and serve people from your heart. Love them into being, okay? Love clients into being. And if you want to get serious help on this, it's there for free. You just have to do the work. You just have to watch the video, apply for a call, and show up. All right? That's it. That's all you got to do. Now, isn't that cool? All right, get yourself over to the group. Link is in the bio. It's the Reconnect to Love for Rapid Creation group. This, I don't know how long I'm going to offer this for, but right now it's going on until January 1st, okay? And I've got limited spaces because it's working so well, in fact, that people are in conversation with me maybe for just 2 or 3 days, and then suddenly they're like, oh, I'm going to work with you, whereas they were coming on at the start and it was like, I literally don't have the money to buy food for Christmas, right? And all of a sudden, they find a way because they're letting go of all the habitual thinking that's clouding their mind. It's like a snow globe, and we're settling down your mind and you start to see other alternatives. All right, my darlings, have a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas, and I'll see you all soon. Love you all. Bye.